Hello everybody, I am back with a daily puzzle for beginners challenge. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the puzzle from last video. This was block to play and checkmate in 2 moves. So let's see how we can do this. So the first thing we want to look at is checks, and there's a few of them. So the first check that might have come to your mind was queen to h1 check. Well, now black is probably still better, but after king e2, there's no checkmate. Now there's no good real check. For example, if here, white's even winning after queen takes d1. So queen h1 isn't the right move. Okay, then there's also queen d1. This is probably around equal now, because white can just trade, and now there's no checkmate, unfortunately, for black, sorry. Like for example, white can bring his king over, or he can just take this pawn, for example, and it's not winning anymore for black. Okay, so there's another check. So another check was g4, right? And this also seems very tempting, because giving a check, and now he can't go backwards, he has to go forwards. But luring the king forwards isn't always good. Now in king f4, black doesn't have any more checks. Well, he does, queen takes f2, but obviously this is just big trouble for black, right? Now white simply takes the queen, and that's game over. So that's not good. So g4 is not an option. Is there any other check? Yes. Our answer is rook, and the final check, rook takes e3. Well, obviously queen e2 is also a check, queen f2 is also a check, but this is obviously just bad since that's giving away a free queen. So rook takes e3. Well, this might not have occurred to you. I mean, giving up a rook for a bishop? We all know rooks are worth more than bishops, right? Rooks are 5 points, bishops are 3 points. Well, there's a reason. So let's check, right? So what can white do? Well, can't go to g2 because of our king. He can't take his own pieces. He can't go to e2 because of the queen and the rook. He obviously can't take this rook with the king because of the queen, and that leaves him only one option. Pawn takes rook. And now the simple checkmate is queen to f1. Now that the f pawn is gone, because if rook takes e3, simply checkmate. He can't go to g3 or e3 because that's taking his own pieces. Can't go to g4, e4, or f4 because of the pawns and the queen attacking f4, and he can't go to f2 and e2 because of the queen, and therefore black wins. Now let's look at the puzzle for today. This is white to play and checkmate in 2 moves once again, and this is forced checkmate. Good luck solving the puzzle, my friends, and if you're enjoying my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and to the next video, bye bye everybody.